Everyone, Earthquake here, and today we are going to be going over how to care for your Venus flytrap. So I got some flytraps from Venus flytraps from Lowe's the other day. So I'm going to be telling you how to take care of them. So here's the first one, and here's the second one. Okay, so basically, first off, use distilled water, meaning bottled water or bottled water or rainwater that you collect. But they eat flies. You can get some mealworms, which are good protein for them, or you could go to your local pet store and buy crickets, or get a bottle of dry bloodworms if they sell it at your pet store, and then feed it to them. And another thing, they don't need that much nutrition. They catch it from when they're in the swamps they grow in, and when there's hairs on in the inside of their mouth, so if it gets triggered, it will snap shut. And they only eat like once a week, or maybe every 2 weeks, or maybe twice a month, but they don't need that much nutrition. So, and if you need more information, hold on. You can pause the video and read this, it may or may not be backwards, and so they need hours of sunlight, at least 7 or 8 hours of sunlight a day. It could be little sunlight at first. The best thing you can do is keep them inside. I mean, not inside, but outside. But you can keep them outside year-round, because during the winter they go dormancy, and then that means they go to, basically it's like a plant stage where they're not aware of it's like they're aware of anything, but it's basically where they die and then regenerate. So as long as the stump that's under the soil or sphagnum moss, as long as that is okay, don't check it until after winter. But if the whole plant is dead, then there's no hope for it. And if you're curious of where to get these things, well, you can get them Home Depot or Lowe's or your local plant store, or maybe order one offline. It's more efficient to get one from Lowe's. That's the best place you can get it, and it's usually in the garden section inside the place or outside. Now, it's most of the time is going to be inside, and if there's something like if you water them every day with a bottle of water, if you water them every day, that can kill them. But if you want to water them every day, that is a big no-no. But if you don't have them soak in water, yes, they can soak in water. There's a myth that, oh, you can't sit them in water, but that's just a myth. They love sitting in water. Like that's their favorite thing to do, more than eating bugs. They love to soak in water because it's refreshing them. Okay? So that old myth is confirmed, and I have seen multiple people say you can sit them in water, and this is out of personal experience. I one time had these Venus flytraps. If you've been around for a while. That last year or 2 years ago, or 1 or 2 years ago, I had one of these and they died. But guess what I did wrong? But they said I thought you couldn't soak them in water. So one day I watched how to care for your Venus flytrap and found out the information. And I was like, how these people are saying this. So one person is telling me not to do it, and the next person is telling me to do it. So I do it, them in water, and they are very healthy. They're 10 times more healthier than they'll ever be if they're sit in water. But that is basic care for your Venus flytrap. And when the winter stage, leave them outside to, their leaves to die. And mostly, if you want to feed it like once a week. So keep them moist. Don't ever let them go up below the degree. Do not let them go below the degree of 20 degrees or 40 degrees. And keep them in the sun, not all day. Like, if you are planning to put them in the refrigerator or something, because you live in a tropical area, they don't need sunlight. But if you have them sitting inside on a light that will keep shining them constantly, they will become stressed and exhausted. So basically, here, I didn't get this one. See, but basically that's how you care for your Venus flytrap. And if you do, they sometimes grow a flower for big ones or little ones, like stuff like that. But if they do, grow a flower, you pollinate it by taking a Q-tip, like those things you stick in your ear. Then you have to brush the leaf with it and put the pollen all over the leaf, and then it will die and then turn to seeds, and then you cut them off, and then you plant them in soil. Don't put them in a paper towel and put them in a plastic bag. Do not do that. Just plant them and keep them above the soil, moist them, and sit them in water. And every once or twice a day, you have to moist them with water, spray them down. But that's how you do it. How to care for your Venus flytrap. And I hope this will be helpful for you. And I would really appreciate. I helped you, so can you help me by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe? Gamer Boy out.